I'm going to tell you a little story about this guy I used to know in high school. His name was Glenn. I haven't seen Glenn since high school finished. But Glenn was a cool guy. He was a very folksy guy. He was very rednecky. He liked to get drunk. He liked pickup trucks and he liked doing construction work. I'm not judging Glenn. It's just I didn't really know him very well. I was a nerd and a band geek, asking the girls where they put the flute during band camp. But anyways, one of these days we had to do this composition video. I did it with my fellow nerd friend Benjamin. Glenn did it with one of his redneck buddies, and well, Glenn owned two trucks. One his father gave him, and one he purchased. He also owned a camcorder. This is back in the day when camcorders were still relatively high tech. I did not own a camcorder, I had to borrow one. But he decided to make a video of him jumping the pickup truck he purchased. Now, he was only about 17 years old. He had already committed to having a company when he turned 18, starting a roofing company and staying in construction. So for his creative video project, he decided to test the limits of his purchased pickup truck. This was a mid-80s Chevy 1500, standard frame, standard cat, nothing fancy. This is insufficient for construction work, for obvious reasons if you know anything about the mid-80s 1500. So his father, owning a farm and a bulldozer, let him borrow the bulldozer. Glenn took the bulldozer, made a 20-foot tall dirt ramp packed down by a bulldozer. So it was quite firm. And Glenn set up a camcorder, drove down a county road. Now, mind you, I grew up out in the wilderness, out in the county side. He floored this truck down a county road, hit this ramp at like 60 or 70 miles per hour, and got airborne. And he recorded the entire thing. For those who are not aware, when you jump a vehicle off of a ramp, they do not land on the tires. In fact, I know for a fact that they do not. His landed nose first in the dirt. And you can see Glenn being tossed around the cabin of this pickup truck. This truck hit nose first and stuck in the dirt like a stick in the mud. When he came to school with this video, he was very proud of himself, as he should be, because that takes massive huevos to do so. He sat down in class, ready to present his project. When he presented it, it was a video of cacophony and destruction and pure insanity. As he presented it, we could tell that his forehead had hit something, and there were scrapes all over his body. He didn't warn us. He didn't tell us that he was in the vehicle when he destroyed it. And I assure you, the truck was destroyed. You could see the frame as it broke upon impact. The bed of the truck itself split apart. The sides lifting from the bed bottom itself. The axle pumping out at a weird angle. the drive shaft bounding away off in some random direction, and steam and fluids bursting all over the windshield. I've known many people in my life that are crazy and do weird things. But this kid, there was something just wrong with him.